All right. Hello. Hello. We are here. We're here. We see what we get up to for the next hour or so. See who comes to hang out with us over here today. So, yeah, that's about it. I, as always, have no plans going into this. And we just hope for the best and see who comes to join us today. That is absolutely the plan. So, go ahead and get that set up, everything running over here, and we'll see who comes by. I think it's like St. Patty's Day or something today. I'm always showing up when people are out partying or watching football or whatever. But we'll see. We'll see what happens around here today. Look at that. Oh my God. I have friends. Look at the people showing up. I'm going to call my mom and say, I finally made some friends, Mom. Remember when you said I wouldn't? Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing? God, let me go say hello to everyone. Let me say hello to everyone. This is crazy. So many of you here. What's up? Westover, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Tommy, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Good to see you. Anthony, I'm doing good, man. I'm chilling in the truck. Rig Pig says, go Broncos. I don't know what he's talking about. Fucking Broncos are trash. I don't know what he's talking about. Heston says, most. That's good enough. Hello, Heston. Hits and Giggles says, how's it going? It's going great. It's going fantastic. I'm just chilling over here. Shannon says, yo, what's up, Shannon? What's going on? What's going on? What's up, Johnny? Hope all is well. All is good, man. All is good. I just woke up from a nap. Yeah, I just got up from a nap. And that's a good day. Any day you wake up from a nap, I guess that's a good day. That's what I've heard. What's going on, Eric? Good to see you. Hey, what's going on, Rob? You made a show. You made a live. Yeah, we're here. We're here. We'll see what we get up to for a while. Real truckers don't have time for YouTube live streams, damn it. That's right. That's right. They don't. Real truckers are fucking busy right now. But me, I'm just chilling. I got a chair, one of those camping chairs. Let me adjust this camera just a little bit. And I got a TV tray. I mean, no, I'm not doing real trucker shit, man, at all. At all. There we go. I think that angle's a little better. I think so. Anyways, what's up, Spencer? How you doing? Original Outcast, what's going on? I think I've seen that before. I'm not really sure. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay. Hey, Original Outcast. I know about you. I know about you. Eric, what's going on? Good to see you. Greetings, my children, he says. Should I bring that back? I'm not sure if I should. What's your thought on the Louisiana pileup? I actually don't know anything about it. So if there's a pileup going on out there, I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing. 18 Wheels to Hell, good to see you. Where's your green? I got none on. Somebody's going to have to pinch me, I guess. I have no idea how that all works. Hi, gosh, close enough, Blind Sight. How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, you crazy lunatic? Hey, just hanging out. What's up, dude? Getting my CDLs in about a month. There you go. Yeah, you're not a real trucker till you get CDLs. You got to get the CDLs. So absolutely got to get that. Nolans. Now I'm gonna watch you while I shower. That is the hottest thing anyone has ever said to me. West Side Trucker watching me while they shower. So hot. Rig Pig again with the Go Broncos. I don't know what to even think of the Broncos. I don't even know what to think of them. They are on the hook for that Russell Wilson contract, aren't they? Leslie, what's going on? Good to see you. Econo Life says shower power. Yeah, if you get so many gallons of fuel. Hold on, let me turn my alarm off. It's about to go off. I was going to wake up from my nap 12 minutes from now and get started, but I woke up early because I'm old and I really had to piss. So I woke up early from my nap because of that. Do they have corned beef at the Pilot? I have no idea what's going on at Pilot. I have no idea. Dude, I listen to you every day while driving. I'm a disgusting, depraved local driver. Yeah, you local drivers. I don't know about you fucking guys. I don't know about you guys, man. It's like you almost got what it takes to be a trucker. I mean, you got a CDL, but you're just afraid to do it. You're just afraid to go do it. So anyways, good to see you, Shannon. I'm glad I hope you get through your day. Good to see everybody has nothing going on. Yeah, that's my favorite. You guys got nothing going on? Fuck yeah, we can hang out. We can hang out for a little bit. I don't know what we'll talk about. Last week we looked at trucks, but I don't know what we'll talk about today. Rob just hit everybody with 10 memberships to the channel. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. If anybody's wondering what the channel memberships do, absolutely nothing is the fucking answer to that. They do nothing at all. but I mean, I get a little money out of it, so I guess that's kind of cool. So thanks, Rob, for the 10 gifted memberships. I believe those just get handed out randomly. So people got them. People just got them. So who we shit talking tonight? I don't know if we got anyone to shit talk. Do we have anyone we want to shit talk? I don't know about all that. Boss man, what's up? Where you at? Finally got a 34 at home. You got a 34 at home? I'm going to go home. This sounds so stupid. I was like, I'm going to go home soon. In about 3 weeks, I'll be there, which will make it a total of like 5 weeks that I was on the road, a little over. I'm not really sure by the time I go home. But this coming from the guy that sometimes runs 3 months straight. So I'm gonna try to go home around the beginning of the month and take about 3 days off. Yeah, that's awesome. But as to where I'm at, I am near Boise right now. I am near Boise. So if anybody's looking to kick my ass on Fuel Island, that's the fucking place. That's the place. There's a fuck it. You guys know what I meant to say. Hey, from California. Wait, Canada. I'm like, California's not across the river from Detroit. This guy's fucking with me. Canada, across the river from Detroit. How are you? 34 at home. Lady Boomer, what's going on? How you feeling, Lady Boomer? Are you all healed up? Are you feeling better now? I haven't asked you that question for a while. I have to assume you are all better. About to get back on the road after 7 months off. I've done that too. Yeah, not only do I run 7 months straight, sometimes I take 7 months off also. So I'm off for another 2 hours. Awesome. Original Outcast, thank you. Yeah, I actually, upon thinking on it further, I actually do know who you are, and I don't know if you want me like calling it out. I don't know if you're in hiding or not, but thank you. That means a lot coming from you, man. That's I was having fun with it because it's just so fucking goofy. Man, it's like I started driving in, 92, and I'm a real badass trucker. It's like there ain't a badass trucker left on the roads. I mean, there's some truckers that are more badass than others, obviously. But the old school shit, the like real gangster shit, that's a thing of the past. Those guys are dead. The real truckers are all fucking dead. They're out of here. So, yeah, it was just kind of a funny observation, I guess, on my point. What's up with that? CDLs. Well, you could get a CDL if you want to be a fucking rookie trucker your whole life, but it's when you get a CDLs that you're really, really getting shit done, really getting some trucking done. You're here, so I'm guessing Super Ego Elites didn't get you in the Fuel Island. Yeah, they haven't killed me yet. They might, though. Yeah, Super Ego might take me out. As a matter of fact, just before I put up that video, I was reading an article that something about a Super Ego, like executive or higher up, someone like maybe related to them, was related to a murder of some sort. And I'm like, I can't believe I'm going to put this fucking video out. I'm so dumb. But that video's still getting views. So if it keeps getting views, yeah, I'll probably be taken out by Super Ego. That'll probably be who kills me. All those super truckers told me they were going to kill me on Fuel Island. They're not as good as those Russians. So that's probably who will take me the fuck out, is Super Ego. I wonder how the New York boycott is going. I would have to assume it didn't happen, but we're coming up on a time where I have to make a video because I promised if the New York trucker boycott actually had the effect people thought it was going to have, I would come back and make a video and apologize and say I was wrong. I'm just a dumb rookie trucker. I don't know what I was talking about. But I also promised that I was going to take a fucking victory lap when I was right also. So I need to look at that and see when the date was when I did the last video because nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. And if the only thing they can point to is freight rates might have went up, which they might have, then yeah, that's this time of year. Freight rates always go up this time. Well, I don't want to say always, but if that's the only thing they got to stand on, then their boycott was fake. Like I said, it was all made up. Yeah. Logic Slots is new here. Awesome. Yes, I'm sure you are. Good to see you. Definitely not the strangest thing to happen in the truck stop shower. I've done some weird shit in a truck stop shower. That's a whole other video. But yeah, like not wearing shower shoes. Yeah, I'm a dangerous man, my friends. I'm a dangerous man. So yeah, that's what I do. Hi from Senegal, West Africa. That's awesome. Thank you. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Last day on the road, I was odor offender. Yeah, it happens. It happens to us all, man. Absolutely. When I came back out on the road, my first 5 days were absolute fucking hell. When I got back out here for my last home time, and it was like 5 days before I realized 5 days had passed, basically. And it's like, fuck, I was still wearing the same clothes I left the house with. I was like, what am I doing? I'm fucking disgusting, man. So I got my fat ass in a shower after that. But like 5 days had passed. It was nuts. As a Steelers fan, I'm not sure the Russ pick is going to pay out. It doesn't matter if it pays out. Because he's on like the rookie minimum for the Steelers, and the Broncos are holding the bag to pay his contract. So there is, I mean, if he throws one completed pass, it paid out. You know, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not a football executive. I'm sitting here in the truck talking to you guys, and I could armchair quarterback the thing, I guess. But when I try to put it in like trucking terms, I don't know. I wouldn't fully guarantee a guy 5 years to drive my truck and then send him off to drive for your company, and you don't even have to pay the guy anymore. But that's with my little trucker brain. That's the way I think about it. So it's going to pay off for the Steelers because they're not paying him anything. They're not paying him anything. I am not going to any truck show. I have never, ever been to any truck show at all because I'm trucking. Maybe next year it's something to look at, but I've never seen any value myself in going to a truck show. I've heard they're fun, but like what? I got to get up and walk around and go see shit? Nah, I'm going to sit here and vape. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here and vape. Were you able to switch to dry van yet? No. This delivers Tuesday morning, and this ends up being a 3,500 mile week. So that is awesome. Actually, that reminds me, if Original Outcast is still here, I hope you're still here, because I actually meant to go by your channel one day and tell you that I learned something from you. And here's the thing, I tried. Let's say I tried something based on what you did. I never, ever in my life considered doing a per mile lease. It made absolutely no sense to me to get paid per mile. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm going to do that. And then I saw you paid off, I think, 2 trucks now. I think 2. I know one for sure, right? In a per mile lease. And I'm like, okay, the guy's not starving to death. He's not. I mean, I was going to say he's not living outside, but even if he was, he'd have a truck to sleep in, so who gives a fuck, right? There must be something to this per mile lease thing. And that was part of the thought process when I decided to try this one. And actually, I'm not going to say it's like the greatest thing in the world, guys, but if you are thinking lease and you're like saying, I'm not going to do the per mile lease because it doesn't make sense, actually look at it, because there is a difference. And I'm not going broke on this thing by any means. I'm not getting rich, I'll tell you that. But in a percentage lease, I've always had negative settlements. You can't have a negative settlement in this lease. It's paid per mile, but it's paid all miles, right? That's how it should be. And I'm not trying to recruit you guys. It's just, I don't care. But it reminded me because he did it. And I always thought, why is he doing that? It doesn't make sense to me. And then I am trying it, and it's really not that bad. So I get paid, the dollar rate all miles. But with this company, they only charge me, my truck payment is how many miles I run that week. So if I go home and shut it down for 4 days, the other 3 days of the week is all I'm paying on was for the miles I ran. And it's actually working out really good. And my whole trucking career, I always said, I'm never going to fucking touch a per mile lease. It doesn't make sense. And I just now finding out, I might have been wrong about that. I might have been really fucking wrong about that. So I hope Original Outcast is still around, because I kind of listen to him and I'm like, there must be something to this. And then I went and tried it, and it's going okay. It's going okay. You're going on. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm a member. Yeah, there were some memberships handed out for free. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Free memberships. Talk about the big weather going through the Midwest. I don't know anything about that either. I don't. Yeah, I'm not good for talking about traffic and weather. So I don't know anything going on over there. How much my truck is going to cost for its upcoming shop visit? Yeah, maybe. I need something to drink. This one right here. Dan says, shit talk about Washington State. I can't because I'll be there tomorrow. I mean, I've already got the grumpy truckers mad at me. Now Super Ego's probably pissed at me. I'm not going to take my chances and piss off Washington again. Maybe we could talk shit about, like, Tennessee. They're way over there. They ain't going to fuck with me, right? Yeah, we're not going to talk shit about Washington because I'll be there tomorrow, and I'm pushing my luck lately these days. Like, I'm just talking too much shit on people. Not people, companies and states and things like that. We shit talking actually tomorrow. That should be. I got something for you guys tomorrow. I haven't recorded it yet though. But yeah, we'll have some fun in tomorrow's video. It should work out. I'll probably be up about 3 or 4 tomorrow morning. Get this knocked out. I'm only 500 miles away from where I'm going. Got to get some B-roll recorded still. Get the actual video recorded. But we should have a video making fun of a couple companies tomorrow. We should be doing that if everything goes well. General Mills in Cincinnati is a tight turn. I've only been to Cincinnati a couple times, but the one time I went there, one time I was actually in Cincinnati. I had to back in off the street. I'm not going to tell you a backing story for too long, okay? I am that old trucker now, though. I'll tell you a fucking backing story, all right? Pull up a chair. We'll talk about it. But no, I had to back in into like a garage door off of a small street, and it took me a while. I was there for hours blocking that street. Probably a good hour blocking that street trying to get in there. So, what's going on, Matt? Yeah, I'm live. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I appreciate it. I pretended to be a truck driver the weekend, took my Sprinter to Nollins to Pensacola and slept in my sleeper. There you go. There you go. It's the same, Spencer. It's exactly the same. Everyone tell Spencer what a great job he did. You just lived that trucker life. Awesome job, Spencer. Idaho. What the fuck? Barbara in the house. What's going on, Barbara? Thanks for stopping by. Stage Stop is one of my favorite stops. I've stopped there a couple times. I never went back because I ordered a taco salad, and I lived in New Mexico for a lot of years, and I live in Colorado, which is still, I think, considered the Southwest. I ordered a taco salad at that Stage Stop that would have greatly offended the Mexicans. Would have greatly offended them. And I said, you know what? I can't have that. I can't have this kind of racism. I'm just kidding. But it was the worst taco salad I had ever gotten in my life. It was garbage. So I never went back. And it made me shit myself, if I'm being honest with you. That taco salad wreaked havoc on my intestines the next morning. It's going good too, Fork. Good to see you. What else we got? I like to flex my neck muscles on Fuel Island. Yeah, you got to work on the jaw too. And now I'm covering it up with this white trash beard I'm growing. But if you got the little jowls, flex those too. That's how people know you mean business. So yeah, the neck is good, but right here too, if you really want to intimidate a motherfucker, do that. Do that. Absolutely. I will teach you guys to be badasses by the time we leave here today. Trust me. You borrow 25 cents in second grade with the promise of taking over the school square pizza market. My lawyer. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna come back to get me. Been out since first of the year. What is it? What are we? We're in March, mid-March. That's a good run, Matt. That's a good run. Yeah, I do that shit sometimes too. I don't want to anymore. I'm starting to get into that place in my life where hopefully I can just run for a month at a time and then take like 3-4 days off. I know that sounds stupid. Hopefully I can just run for a month at a time. That's still running. That's still fucking running. But I think things are starting to finally calm down. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking out forward to that. That's right, Josh. Let him have it. All right. Live chat, I'm here. There you go. Ricardo, good. God damn, I can't talk today. Jesus Christ, good to see you. Willie wins in the house. My other channel was taken down, and I did not remember your channel. Well, it looks like you made it, Willie. Thanks. You're always in trouble on YouTube, aren't you, Willie? You're always getting up to something. Hey, man, if that's what you want to do, that's your business. Shanky? Yeah, Shanky. I almost read that wrong. And that would have been embarrassing. So good to see you, Shanky. I'm doing much better. Heading to Vegas soon. There you go, Lady Boomer. I want to head to Vegas soon too. Like with just too much money to spend and just kind of fuck around. That'd be fun. I'm somehow got my chair on my cord for my vape. But yeah, that sounds good, Lady Boomer. I wouldn't mind going over to Vegas too. Joe Banana says, "Am I blocked?" Nope. Nope, sure aren't. Real truckers are gone. Sorry to agree. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it is, you know. And I get it. Sometimes I come off like a complete asshole in my videos, and sometimes you gotta be, right? But I mean, pay a little respect to the real truckers, the real motherfuckers that went out there. I mean, these were the guys that like just came back from the war, so like trucking wasn't really that intimidating to them, right? Like they were like, yeah, we'll just haul ass across the country in this piece of metal that could break down at any minute with no salvation for hundreds of miles, and it didn't bother them, right? I guess it didn't bother them, but like, show a little respect, right? You don't get your CDL in the 90s or the 2000s and talk about what a real trucker you are. We're all, like I said in the video, we're all spoiled brats. We're in these nice trucks with climate control. You know, we have access to showers every day and whatever, you know, internet and all these things. Man, there were some real fucking truckers. But I'm telling you, they're either dead or retired for damn sure by now. There was, though, did you guys see this video? There was this old motherfucker. He had to be, I don't know, 80s, 90s. He can't even stand up straight, and he's pulling like heavy haul. And he's out there throwing his chains and binders and shit. Took him a while. I mean, probably would still take me longer because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But this old motherfucker's out there just throwing these chains and binders and fucking getting ready to get on down the road. And it's like, okay, well, maybe that guy's a real fucking trucker. Jesus Christ. But like when you had to do things like way back in a less civilized society, when people went to their jobs and died and that was normal, that's the real shit, you know. Now, if one of us comes out here and dies, it's not normal. Like, it's not normal for us to be in even truck accidents. It's, we got it easy, guys. Like, all of us got it easy. Now, there's some trucking jobs harder than others, but that's all I was doing with that video, is just saying there's no real truckers left, all right? That's all I was trying to say. That's all I was trying to say. And that's okay. We're all just trying to, like, live our lives and support our families, but none of us are fucking badasses because we do this. We might be badasses for other reasons, but because we do this, nah, I disagree. I disagree. I'm a badass trucker that doesn't truck at the moment. There you go. Absolutely. I know a few of those. You know how many real truckers that don't even drive trucks have talked to me about what I don't know about driving trucks? Quite a few. It's fucking weird. It's strange, but it happens. Flip-flop monkey dicks now. Yeah, that's not a sentence I would ever use, but hey, you do you. You do you. Who the actual hell thinks Super Ego and says that's a great name for our shitty company? Yeah, that is a weird name. That is a weird name, isn't it? I don't like it much. But there are some fucking weird names out here. What's there's like a candy themed one, like chocolate something. I don't even remember. But there's some weird ass company names for sure. Are you recruiting for Super Ego now? No, I am not. I'm trying not to get killed by him. Let me jump over here and check this real quick. High Voltage, thank you so much for the $10. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. As you can see on the little ticker at the bottom, I'm very determined to buy myself a truck. And everything I can do to make a little money is all going towards that. So thank you, High Voltage. I appreciate that. Let me check out your comment. Have you seen the classic 80s trucker movie Over the Top? I have not watched Over the Top myself. I think the only trucker movie I ever really watched was Black Dog. That was a trucker movie, right? I watched that once when I was like in my late teens. I was like staying the night at a friend's house and I couldn't sleep, and it was what was on TV. And I watched that. Is Big Trouble in Little China considered a trucking movie? I mean, he drives a truck, right? But that's it. That's all I've ever seen. I don't go out of my way to watch trucker movies. I did watch. There's a new one, or a fairly new one. What the fuck was that? It was like something to do with like the ice roads, and basically the whole movie was an advertisement for the new Kenworths. I watched that a while ago, and I can't remember what movie that was, but it sucked to watch it because I was watching stuff going, oh, come on, that's not realistic. That would never fucking happen. I'm like, oh, God, I turned into that fucking guy, you know? So, yeah, Big Trouble in Little China, the old Pork Chop Express, right? You know what old Jack Burton always says, right? A lot of people used to say I sounded like him for some reason. I don't know why. Alien Ascend, how you doing? Maybe Prime Inc. will save you from Super Ego. I doubt it. I think they want me dead also. Hell yeah, my favorite Super Truckers live. What's up? Superman Calden wants his hat back. Well, I earned this fucking hat. You notice the hat switch. I don't know if you guys are in on the joke, how many of you guys are in on the joke, but this is my Superman hat for when I'm super trucking, when I'm getting shit done. And then when I'm getting my ass kicked by trucking, we switch over to this one. This is my steering wheel holder hat. This is the steering wheel holder hat. And right now we're super trucking, baby, because we're on a 3,500 mile week and we're not really having any issues. So we're super trucking now. But next week when I'm bitching in a video, I'll have the steering wheel holder hat on. And that's kind of my two personalities right now. My two personalities. So, yeah. So, let's see. Charlie, good to see you. My uncle was a trucker in the early... See, I couldn't have been a trucker in the 70s. That's what I said in my video. Fucking people talk about like I would have died driving in the 90s. I would have been just fine driving in the 90s, but the 70s I would have definitely died. I would have definitely died as a trucker in the 70s. Fuck all that, man. $5.50 for a cup of grapes. I tell you what, it's fucking nuts out there, isn't it? It's crazy. I live in New York. Absolutely nothing has happened. Yeah, I agree with that. I want to run for president. You got my vote. I want you to. Oh, you want me to run for president? Yeah, I think I'd be a good president. That's what you want, is just like a blue collar guy, right? That's out here living the life to fucking run for president. I would do fine. I would do just fine as a president. Trust me. There you go. There's my pitch for president. I would do fine. Trust me. What could go wrong? My dumbass is president. What could go wrong? Won't need to apologize. Super Ego is supposed to be having a self-dispatching app they're coming out with. Without them giving you the rate con. So I guess... if I were to guess, Rob, they're probably, because I work for a company that I could go to. They had a load board, and then I could go find my load. But I could always compare those loads to the actual load boards, DAT and whatever. And oh shit, what is going on down here? I got something stuck to me. But I could always compare those. I don't know, Rob. They must have a way. Maybe they're putting in on their load board the amount they'll give you as the driver for the load, and then they're already taking off the amount they're skimming off. I have no idea. Ask me about my Morgan. I don't know what that means. Took a couple shots and a couple beers for you. I could use a couple shots and a couple beers, if I'm being honest with you. I think that sounds good. Thanks for taking them for me. I feel so much better, Westover. Thank you. How generous of you to drink my shots and my beers. Man, this fucking guy. I thought we were friends, bro. No way I get in the shower without sandals. That's right. You ain't as brave as me. That's right. I wear fireman boots on the shower. How far behind am I on the fucking comments? I'm way back there. Come to Prime Inc., man. I don't think I will. We ain't sitting. We run loads 24/7. Well, I don't sit either. I get sat at shippers and receivers, but sitting waiting for a load, never. Underground Upholstery, good to see you. True, can't be worse than the last three QBs. Yeah, I am way behind, ain't I, guys? Sorry, I'm way back there. My birthday is on Easter this year. That's too much competition for me. What are you competing for? All the eggs? You gonna run around and knock over the kids and steal their egg baskets, Lady Boomer? With a name like that, I'm not that goddamn surprised. Just kidding. Lady Boomer's out there kicking 5-year-olds and taking their fucking... Yeah, she got healed up just in time, folks. She's gonna fuck them up. No competition for you. You're bigger than they are. Hey, you'll get them. Owner ops go to the truck shows. That's true, but I'm not. Football, I don't see the appeal. What's up, Charlie? Good to see you, by the way. I guess some dudes are into watching big dudes in spandex climb all over each other. Well, I don't know. If you want to make it sexual, that's your thing, Charlie. That's all up to you. I have never, ever watched a football game and been like, I think I'm getting a little turned on right now by these sweaty guys climbing on top of each other. But, hey, Charlie, you can make anything sexual. You can make anything sexual. So, hey, that's all you, bro. You enjoy. I can't read that. I don't know how to say that name. Loves this shit, though. That's awesome. Thank you. There are lot lizards on steroids in Battle Creek. Oh, we're talking Michigan. Yeah, there's probably a lot of weird shit in Michigan, but that'd be fun. Like, invite a lot lizard back to the truck to fight them instead of fuck them. It'd be interesting. I'm not saying do it. Do you recommend your company for lease purchase? I don't know. I never want to recommend anybody for anything in this fucking business because I used to do that. Like, hey, I was doing real good at GP Transco and I do good. And then somebody goes over there and doesn't do good. And then next thing you know, there's 500 videos about what a piece of shit this guy Trucks is. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? So I guess my only response is, Mendoza, I ain't going broke over here. I'm not getting rich, but I'll never see a negative settlement. That's it. They got plenty of miles. They got plenty of work. But keep in mind, I'm getting ready to switch to their dry van side, which I've heard has plenty of work also. But we'll see how it works. On reefer, I've been busy, but I've been really pissed off because I'm sitting around a lot too. So I guess just watch my videos, and if you decide, hey, he seems to be doing all right, then maybe give it a look. But I don't really recommend anything anymore because everybody has different experiences. Would you recommend Lone Mountain? I don't know anything about them, being honest with you. Trucking is like going to a crack house to take a shower. I think it's a little different. I think it's a little different. Yeah, it's a lot different. Services are only like $300. What are we talking about? What is going on here? 300 ain't bad though. I appreciate the kind words, and you are correct. I own my truck out right now. Nice. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I won't spend a whole lot of time on it, but I always thought doing a per mile lease was crazy, and you were one of the people I kind of listened to, and I'm like, what am I not understanding here? And here's what I wasn't understanding. In a percentage, you're paid the percentage of the load, obviously, right? And what I never understood about paid by the mile leases is you're paid all miles. So if they want to deadhead you 300 miles, fuck it, who cares? They're going to pay you anyways, right? I might do a video on this company, but there's a company I used to run lease for that did percentage, and they switched over to per mile, but they switched over to per mile loaded miles only. And I think I might make a video just trashing the shit out of them, if I'm being honest with you, because you're going to do per mile loaded miles only. That sounds pretty fucked up. But I guess, let me know, Original Outcast, you're getting all miles, right? Anybody else here doing a per mile lease? There's no way anybody would do that on loaded miles only, right? Because I was like, no fucking way. Maybe I need to be educated on that before I make that video. Because to me, it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. Yeah, we got some memberships handed out. How cool is that? So what if you make enough to take a whole week off. Do you not have a truck payment? Yes, exactly. You still have 18 Wheels to Hell. They still have their fixed cost. I don't have it in front of me. I mean, I see my settlements every week. I just don't keep the number in my head. But I believe their fixed cost is, I don't want to give you the wrong number. Let me see if I can get into a settlement here. You're still going to have your fixed cost, but that's very low. Oh, somebody sent me a Cash App, I think. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Willie. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm trying to find, I don't want to give you the wrong number on this. So yes, I wouldn't have a truck payment, 18 Wheels to Hell, but the fixed cost, where the fuck is it? It's here somewhere. It's hard to see on this thing too. Okay, so you've got $3.56 for EBE. I don't know what EBE is. Then you've got $10.50 for your 2290. Then $29.50 for your occupational accident, all that. Then you got $7.50 for your bobtail insurance. And then you've got $87 for your physical damage. That's all your fixed cost. So $3.50, $10.50, $29.50, $7.50, $87. You're going to pay that every week, whatever that came out to. That's due every week. But the rest of it, your truck payments and obviously your fuel, are based on the amount of miles you're running. So whatever that came out to, if anyone was doing the math, you're responsible for every week. So you could potentially go negative if you took the entire week off. That couple $100, whatever it was, $100 you would be responsible for. But other than that, yes, the answer is yes. If I wanted to take a whole week off, I could. Yep. And not have the whole truck payment. Yep, exactly. I would not do a lease purchase, save up and buy a used truck for cash. So check this out. Here's what I'm doing, Econo-Life. This is why lease purchase is helping me to buy a truck. So far, I've saved up over $3,000, and I just started actually being serious about saving the money. Why lease purchase will help you buy a truck, according to this guy Trucks, the all-knowing trucker, right? The reason is because it puts you in control of your tax money. Instead of the tax money being taken out on, a W-2 as a company driver, that's being deposited to your account. Now, if you're setting that money aside anyways, 30-35% being set aside for when tax time comes, then that money's building up, right? You should have some sort of business. I have an LLC, for example. So when it comes up on December, and I'm like, okay, I got a bunch of money saved up, I take all that money that was supposed to be paid for taxes, and then I go and put a down payment on my truck, let's say, hypothetically, and now I have a business expense is where I spent all that tax money on. So I'm not the smartest man in the world, but this is how lease purchase can help you to look at actual purchase by giving you control of your tax money. Am I saying it's right or wrong? Not for me to decide. It's what I'm doing. It's what I'm doing. So, that's how I see it. Man, the chubby guy with the hat bill flat talking hella shit about you, saying you a liar. I don't know who the chubby guy is with the hat bill flat. I have stopped paying attention to fucking YouTube. I still watch a lot of YouTube, but when it comes to trucking, there's very few people I even talk to on here. That's part of the reason. I'm this guy Trucks. Of course somebody's making a video talking shit about me. What, do you want me to defend it? Do you want me to explain why that person that can get 30 views is wrong about what they're saying? Who gives a fuck? So I don't know who's talking shit about me. Who fucking cares? Who gives a shit? So, I saw a Super Ego trucking review on YouTube the other day and thought of you. Yeah, there's a few out there. There was some clown, though, in my comments telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about because he's at Super Ego right now and he's grossing $12K a week. No, the fuck he's not. I told him, I said, you could probably get away with that Like, you could get away with that lie talking to a new guy, but bro, you're not going to convince me that you're grossing 12K a week in this spot market. You're not. And the only way you're doing that, the only fucking way you're doing that is by falsifying your logbooks. That's the only way. So, as we know, Super Ego has a reputation. I don't know it to be fact. Has a reputation as a company that will kind of wink, wink, and clear those logbooks up for you. And that's the only reason, only way you're grossing 12K in this market. But these people that come to my comments and think they're going to pull one over on me and act like I don't fucking know. Like I said, I'm not the smartest trucker in the world, but I've been doing this shit 10 fucking years. I've done lease purchase. I've been an owner operator. I'll be an owner operator again. You ain't grossing 12K, and you're not going to convince me otherwise. You're not grossing 12K. You're out of your fucking mind. You're lying to yourself at that point. Thanks, Sam. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I lost my socks when I stepped in a bowl of chili. That happens. That happens. What's the least trucker-friendly state you've been to besides New York? And by trucker-friendly, how hard is it to drive through there? Least trucker-friendly. I guess I can't maybe pinpoint a state, but anything having to do with like the Northeast and the East Coast, mainly the Northeast though. Parking's a motherfucker. Driving's a motherfucker. None of it's fun. So just is the Northeast in general, does that qualify as an answer? I don't like going up there. I hate going up there. Question, what about getting into lowboy or heavy haul? Yeah, I mean, if it's something you want to do, they do make good money. I don't know how much money, but yeah, I mean, that's the cool thing about trucking, right? You can look into anything. You can do anything. So yeah, it's more work to prep the trailer and load, but it pays off in the end. If that's how you feel about it, then do it. Or at very least try it. That's kind of the problem with a lot of guys. Try it. Try it and find out that you like it or you fucking hate it. At least you got to try it out. But give it a shot. Yeah, I don't see why those heavy haul guys wouldn't make a lot of money. Try it out. Schneider good for rookie? I don't know, man. I haven't been a rookie for a long time. I don't know what good rookie companies are. A lot of people say Prime. A lot of people really, really fucking like Prime for starting out. So I guess what all I'm saying, cents per mile's down here going, we don't make good money in heavy haul. There you go. He doesn't make good money, okay? He says stay away. But what I was trying to say is don't ever look at my videos and be like, oh, he was making fun of that company, so they must suck, because I'm just clowning on them just for the sake of fucking doing it. I've heard a lot of people go through Prime and say they liked it, Schneider, shit, why not? Why wouldn't it be? They've been around forever. They've probably got a very well-defined system for how to train people. I don't see why they wouldn't be. What's your opinion on European COE trucks? I don't know anything about them. Yeah, I got no opinion. Any speeding ticket? Not me. Finishing 160 driving academy in a couple weeks. Can't wait to get back to work. And there you go. I remember when I got my CDL. That was a long time ago now. But it was exciting, and it was a scary time too. It was terrifying because I'm like, what the fuck happens next after this? But yeah, that's awesome, man. That's cool. Are you a red or green salsa kind of guy? Finally, the fucking real questions. Green, all the fucking way. Oh, I love me some green chili. Oh, that's good shit. Slatter, he says, Capstone's cock tastes like chicken. You're not supposed to put it in your mouth, dude. They want you to. That's their whole plan, is for you to take that motherfucker, but don't do it. Don't do it. Shanky with the heart, I love you back, little bird. I love you back, little bird. Sacramento, I suggest going to the night program. Cool, there you go. There's a suggestion. Let me know when you come to Vegas and I'll buy you a drink, and then ask if you want to know who I am. Sure, Johnny, we could. Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, because that retired UFC fighter wanted to fight me, right? Because I didn't know who he was. So Justin says, I'm a real trucker. I have to sleep in a twin-size bed with heat and AC. How terrible. Yeah, it's hard out here, man. It's hard being a trucker. Like, you know, I turn on the PS5. I play video games. I get online and I do this. I stream with you guys. It's tough, man. Being a trucker is real fucking hard, and people need to start respecting how gangster we are more, for sure. Real truckers, man, everyone got to do something for a living. But to gatekeep things because things are better than they used to be is some masochist backwards logic. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe you did. I don't know if that's directed at me. Maybe you did catch me gatekeeping. I'm not really sure. Or maybe that's in reference to the 90s truckers telling everyone else they're not real truckers. But it is what it is. It is what it is. There was definitely an era of real truckers, and all I'm saying is everybody needs to shut the fuck up about what real truckers they are now. As far as I can tell, I'm as real as it gets, as far as I can tell. But there's other guys that are as real as it gets in a different way, right? Like, I'm as real as it gets in the sense that I've been on the road for 3 goddamn months. What the fuck? I haven't been home. But then that's just me pulling around a dry van or a reefer, where another guy's out there doing flatbed. He might go home every 2 weeks, but he's doing flatbed. He's working way harder than I am, right? But yeah, I'm not sure which way that was directed, and it doesn't matter either way. Like, we're just having the conversation. But the era of real anything is kind of over. We're all pretty spoiled, if I'm being honest. We're all pretty fucking spoiled. Andrew, I did 160 last summer. Top Gun. There you go. There you go. I didn't ask. I don't ask anymore. I don't ask the, what did I call them? The High Council of YouTube Truckers, where they all would get together. And I know there's some YouTube truckers on here, some other guys that run channels, but I don't care. I can talk shit all I want. But there used to be a time where, like, it didn't matter what decision you made. Like, 10 people would start making videos discussing what you should have done instead. And I used to call them the High Council of YouTube Truckers. But I don't know if they still exist or not. And I don't give a fuck who has an opinion of what I should be doing or anything like that. I don't fucking care. I saw a video of a trucker talking about his era of real trucking. He started in 2012. Yeah, and I started in 2013. I started in 13, and I mean, we had automatic trucks then. They weren't as common, but they were there. But all the luxuries were still here. Smartphones, GPS, a truck stop every 5 feet, you know, for the most part. I mean, there's so many. We just live in a different world, and yeah, it's just over, and that's okay. I think that's okay for us to acknowledge that we as a society has advanced to a state where the next generation's life was better. Because isn't that the fucking point? Isn't that what we're trying to do? Who of us here that has kids says, you know what, I want my kids to have a harder life than me? None of us, right? So even if the era of real whatever is fucking over, then we did what we were supposed to do, and good for us. We did good. We made it easier for the next generation. Fucking fantastic. Good job. Good job, everybody. Now stop with the patting yourselves on the back and talking about what a real whatever you are. We did it. We have achieved greatness. we made it easier for the next generation. Why are we busting their balls? Why are we talking shit? You know, that's just the way I see it. Ezekiel, thank you for the $10. Appreciate you. You say for the Lone Star Fund. I don't know what truck. When I go home, guys, I want to try to go down to a dealership that I know of, and I'll try to get some video and sort of look at some trucks and show you guys what I'm seeing and some prices. But I appreciate the $10 nonetheless. Truck fund for sure. And also Jefferson, who just threw in another $5. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. It's all adding up. We're getting there. And one day, hey, and legendary farm, I can't read the rest of your name, and Homestead gave me $5 for butt stuff, and that's way cooler than trucking. So how about that? How about that, guys? So anyways, I'm tracking that every Friday. Every Friday video, we're tracking how much we built up towards that truck. We're tracking it. So anyways, back to those comments. But thank you to Ezekiel Jefferson and Legendary Farm and Homestead for the super chats there. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Heck yeah, for a mega carrier, they care. There you go. Hey, dickhead, how's the cock? Good, thank you. That is the first fucking coherent sentence I've ever seen you type. Normally, you just ramble on and on. The cock is great. It's fantastic. Air ride seats changed everything. Would I do fuel hauling? Probably not me myself, but a lot of people like it. A lot of people like it. There's a reason that I just haul freight, and it's a whole video of talking about it, but there's a reason that I just do like dry van and reefer, because it mixes good with my chaotic brain, and that's basically the answer. But I'll turn that into a half-hour discussion, so make sure you watch the video when I do it. When I do it. I'm a top driver in my company. I was born to a truck. There you go. There you go. I'll go outside, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Sweet Express. Yes, that's the candy-themed fucking trucking company. Fucking weirdos. Could you imagine pulling up to a shipper and receiver? Who do you drive for? Fucking Sweet Express. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. There's some goofy names out here. The Chocolate Kisses, I think, with the big red lips. There was also, I mean, there's the Sweet Express, but there used to be one, and I don't know if they were just Colorado or even like just a small company, but they were called Chocolate Covered Trucking. Chocolate Covered Trucking. I think they did some OTR stuff, but I couldn't do that, man. I would feel like I was harassing people every time I went to the shipper and receiver. I'm like sexually harassing them. You know, Chocolate Covered Trucking. I don't know about that. Anyways, thank you, Rob, for the $5 too. Appreciate you, man. Thank you guys so much. I am saving my ass off. I'm determined, man. I'm determined. And I know it's not the greatest market to buy a truck, but we'll make it work. We'll figure it out when we get there. We'll see if this market turns around pretty soon. But I figure if the market's still bad when I'm looking at buying, I don't have to pull the trigger on it just yet. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on out there. Or another option, I can still buy a truck, and I can always put it on with a company that has, contract freight for now while we're waiting for a fucking spot market to come back. So there's options. There's a lot of options. And thank you, Jefferson Manchild, for the $1 also. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys helping my old ass out. We're going to get there. I am very, very confident that we're going to get there. It's going to work. It's going to work. Weird trucking company names, Flip Flop Trucking and Lot Lizard Transport. Yeah, those are weird. Those are weird. I like Black Dog. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so far behind on the comments. Last time I felt bad because I was just skipping over a lot of them and trying to keep up. So I apologize. I don't know the right way to do this anymore. It used to be, I used to be able to do live streams with 150 people in here and keep up on the comments all the way through. And maybe that's a bad thing. Maybe I wasn't given real answers. Maybe I wasn't really responding. I was just going through them real quick. So apologize for being as far behind as I am. I'm way back there. I'm way back there. Weirdest name I've seen thus far is Buttram Farms. It's probably pronounced Buttram Farms, but I would totally say Buttram. Yeah. I tried to ask on the CB what they do there. He wouldn't answer. Yeah, you probably got to, I don't know. I don't really have a good joke for that one, but maybe you got to pay to find out. I'm not really sure. But probably pronounced Buttram. But yeah, we're making fun of that guy in the truck stop for sure. Absolutely. We're making fun of him. You're looking diabolical as usual. Thank you. Thank you. What am I plotting today? Nothing. I'm getting hungry, so I might go find something to eat at some point. But that's about it. That's it. Over the Top is awesome. Why people hating on slides? They comfy. Hey, if that's what people want, that's what they want. I do not worry about men's footwear. I do not worry about men's footwear at all. At all. I don't concern myself with it. Yeah, Big Trouble in Little China. That's how far behind I am. Like a half hour behind. Anyways, with that said, guys, I am getting hungry, and I've only got about an hour in me these days, so I am going to call it. I appreciate all the conversation today. You guys had a lot on your minds. I hope I responded good. And hey, we'll kick out a few videos next week, of course, like we do, and see how we continue to do. But appreciate you guys so much. We're having a hell of a run right now on YouTube, and I think we're gonna do good. I think we're going to do good over here. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys. So I'm going to end this, and then I'll read all these comments just to see what everyone said, because I do that after the stream's over. Anyways, see you guys. Pleasure hanging out with you today.